Good morning. This is Susan, and this is Susan's Ramblings. This is day 15 of the 30-day garden produce recipes. Today we're going to make tomato bread. It's not a bread like you normally think of a bread, but it is also a bread. It's a meal in itself, a bread to be served by itself. You use Bisquick in it, and you make your Bisquick. Then you lay the tomatoes over it. You've already done your onions and so forth. Excuse me. So it's a good recipe, okay? But it's not a bread like you normally think of a bread. It's more of a side dish, okay? Tomato bread. There's your first recipe. We have several recipes today because I'm skipping days here. Lime cucumber salsa. This is your cucumbers. Again, the garlic clove, your jalapenos. Sorry about that. And it's just like a salsa. Use it on your meats and so forth. It's a very easy recipe again. Like I said, it's a salsa, except you use a cucumber instead of tomatoes with it. One thing of note, use gloves when you're preparing the hot peppers. Or I even have to wear gloves for garlic because my hands burn so badly. And then definitely after you're done cutting those hot peppers, get rid of your gloves, but do not touch your eyes or your face. If you touch your eyes, you're going to suffer for a long time. Lime cucumber salsa. Okay, it goes on your meats. It's a good one. Next one, hamburger deals. I'm going to make a bunch of hamburger deals. This is from Charlotte again, the lady that we lost last winter to the COVID, to the virus. She's a very good cook, and she did a very good job on these. We like these things. And there you got your hamburger deal. I'm not too crazy about the big dill pickles. Yes, I will eat them, but I would prefer to have slices of hamburgers. So, there you go. It's also an easy recipe. You just slice your cucumbers and your onions, add a garlic clove to it, you add your dill, then you've got your brine. And you put the brine there, you place in a hot water bath, and bring the hot water bath to a boil, and then you turn everything off. You do not boil the pickles or they become soggy and they won't be crisp. But you turn the burner off and let it sit for 2 or 3 hours, and then you take your pickles out and they will be good. Hamburger dill pickles. Zucchini Alfredo. I told you this a couple days ago. I didn't put any measurements down because I really don't know the measurements. It's going to be your individual preference on these. You got zucchini cubed, garlic minced, onion minced, your Alfredo sauce, and I bought Alfredo sauce. I guess you can make your own, but I wanted to save the time, so I bought the Alfredo sauce. In fact, sure, I have a special an Alfredo sauce that I really like that I can buy, and so that's what I bought. And I have some of these. I have canned some of these, so we'll see what happens in about a month. Okay, but like I said, zucchini. Mix your zucchini, garlic, and onion, and put it all in some oil. I forgot the olive oil here again. Put in some olive oil or butter and melt the butter and fry up the zucchini and garlic and onion. And then you put Alfredo sauce on it. And then you use it over noodles, or you can use it over like Somebody suggested a baked potato. Yes, it can be done that way too. Zucchini Alfredo, just like you do your regular Alfredo, but we're using zucchini instead of hamburger, or your meat, we're using the zucchini. Next one, Chow Chow. This one is probably a recipe for a little bit later in the season, when you have some green tomatoes, and they've been the frost has come, and they're not ripening on the plant, but you've had to take them off to protect the fruit before the frost hit them. So you have your green tomatoes, your cabbage, chopped onions, bell peppers, red bell peppers, and that's basically it. And you put pickling salt on them and let it sit overnight. Next morning you drain it and rinse it well with cold water, and then you put your brine together. Bring it to a boil, add it to your vegetables, and water bath it for 10 minutes. It's a very, very simple recipe. It takes some time, of course. All those good recipes do, especially the ones that were passed down by our grandparents. This is another good recipe. I will do this one when I get further down into the harvest season, just as the harvest season begins. Quit on me. Okay? Next one. Red potato bundles. You use small potatoes, small red potatoes, and you quarter them. And when I mean small, I guess they're about medium size. I got some small ones, because when I went to farmer's market the other day, that's what I asked for, was the small red peppers, and that's what I got. I got to pick them out. So I will put those small red peppers in there. And this one can be done even over the grill, or it can be done in the oven, depending on what you want to do. Okay, very simple one. Potatoes, onions, cloves, and then your spices. And you top it off with Parmesan cheese. Good recipe. It goes in the oven, or it can be grilled. Okay, you can grill it along with your chicken or your hamburgers, or so forth and so forth. Okay, next one. Fried carrots. This is a different recipe. Again, it's Charlotte, and she uses the egg, the milk, and the cracker crumbs. Again, you cook and drain your carrots. You beat your egg, add the milk, seasoned salt, and milk, and then you add your seasoned salt to the cracker crumbs. Dip your warm carrots in the egg milk mixture. Roll into the cracker crumbs and fry in hot butter until golden brown. We serve immediately. Those are good. That's a good side dish. It's a different side dish. Carrots, but with a different method of doing it. Those are your fried carrots. Gonna end up with an oddball one, like I normally do. You always have extra bread, or you don't. Bread pudding pie. And it's basically a pie that is made with bread, stale bread, and it's a bread recipe, bread pudding recipe, except you put it all in a pie crust, and you bake it. Okay, like I said, it's a bread pudding recipe that you put in a pie crust. It's good. It makes kind of a custardy sauce, and it's different. But it also allows you to use up all those scraps of stale bread. That's it for today. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.